Bronze won't do, neither will silver, because now BBC One is going for gold.
It's time for you to play your game. 'Cause people are coming, everyone's trying to be the best that they can when they're going for gold.
And now, let's welcome your host, Henry Kelly. Thank you very much indeed, and welcome to semi-final time on Going for Gold for this series. Over the next 5 programmes, we're going to find a winner a day, and those 5 contestants will go through to join the other 5 contestants in the grand final of Going for Gold. And let me just remind you what you get if you win a daily heat on the semi-finals. Well, there they are. The decanter and glasses are yours to keep as a memento of your achievement. And of course, in finals week, when we get to that stage, well, we have a special token for you, and it is a gold £2 coin, specially struck to commemorate 50 years of peace in Europe. It's a limited edition, and that's something really that it's worth playing a quiz programme for. But of course, what's at the end of the rainbow, the Going for Gold prize for this year, is a trip with a title, and that will go with the European Television Quiz Champion to North America. You'll take in Canada and the United States. There's a picture in New York for you. I dare say you'll enjoy yourself when you go there. And I don't forget you, the viewer watching at home, and the last time we were here, I asked you, invented by Jim Henson, what creatures are Miss Piggy and Kermit the Frog? They are, of course, incomparably wonderful Muppets. It's one of the best television programs of all time, they were. Okay, keep watching, because towards the end of today's program, another chance for you on the 0891 number to win yourself a colour television set with a simple question. It's just a bit of harmless fun. Right, and a very important day for our 8 contestants who are here, ready, willing, and I know looking forward to playing Going for Gold, and here they are. So, as our 8 contestants join us, let's remind ourselves where they come and briefly say hello to Italy, to Dino. Norway is represented by Ivar, and Robert comes to us from the Netherlands. Jill is one of the 2 Scottish contestants, and Petri comes from Finland. And in the front row, the other Scot is Maxwell. Maria comes to us from Spain, and to Austria and Stefan we say hello and welcome to Going for Gold. From the 8 of you who are here, contestants, I need 4 to go through to today's Beat the Buzzer, the first round proper, as I call it. The first 4 of you to give me correct answers will so do. So hands on those buzzers, and let's play Going for Gold. What am I? I am one of a group of islands, a popular holiday destination. I am very fertile and am almost circular in shape, with a central peak. Netherlands.
Tenerife.
Incorrect. Out of the rest of the question. Austria.
The Canary Islands.
Incorrect. Scotland.
Mallorca.
Incorrect. Finland.
The Balears.
Incorrect. Scotland.
Gran Canaria.
Gran Canaria, specifically the island I was looking for. Maxwell, remember, that was the one with the circular shape. 1 in, 3 to go. Who am I? I am a well-known actor who was born in 1942. I began acting while studying, but my early roles were small, and I gave it up to become a carpenter. However, I was given in Finland...
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford. You knew he was a carpenter. That's right. Well done, Petri. So, 2 in, 2 to go. Hands in the buzzers again. What is my name? I am a city of Greece, the ancient capital of the Laconia district of the southeastern Peloponnese. From the 5th century BC, I had the most powerful army in Greece.
Sparta.
Italy. Sparta is the correct answer. Well played, sir. So, 3 in, 1 to come. Who shall it be? What am I? I am a substance that comes from the leaves of Erythroxylum coca, a bush that grows wild in Austria.
Cocoa powder.
Incorrect. Out of the rest, Scotland.
Cocaine.
Cocaine is what I was looking for. Very well done indeed. Very well done indeed. So we have our 4 contestants into our first round proper. It means that for today, but it's only just the first of 5, so don't worry as we say goodbye to Ivar, Robert, to Maria and to Stefan, and we'll see you when next we play Going for Gold. In the meantime, bye-bye, and thanks for being with us. Bye. Well, we have our contestants into today's Beat the Buzzer round. 2 Scots are there, a Finn and an Italian. As I go across to play that part of the programme, let me read you them left to right and remind you who they are. There they are, from Scotland, from Finland, from Italy, and another Scot. Let's give them an encouraging round of applause. Why not? Now then, let's say hello again to Maxwell Crichton from Scotland. Now, it's so long, Maxwell, since you were here, because you were our first, of course, heat winner to get into the semi-final. Maxwell, remind us again where you come from in Scotland.
I live in Coatbridge, which is 10 miles from Glasgow.
Right, and what do you do for a living, Maxwell?
I'm retired now, Henry.
Yes, what did you work at?
I worked as a promotion manager for British Steel.
Right, I see. And Maxwell, in your spare time, I believe you're a lifelong supporter of a dreadful football team, is that right?
Yes, I've supported Albion Rovers through thin and thin.
I bet you they're not half as bad as you pretend they are.
You better believe it, Henry.
OK. And you also do a little bit of broadcasting yourself, Maxwell, is that right?
Yes, I've been involved with Monklands Hospital Radio for some time, and the broadcasting generally concerns football commentary and reports.
Right, OK. Well, if you'd like to say hello to them all in Monklands Hospital, now's your opportunity. There's the broadcaster himself, chaps.
Hello, everybody.
Very good. We move along, as we say, thanks to Maxwell, to Petri Salin from Finland. Petri, remind us again, please. It's a good time since we've seen you, what you do for a living.
I'm a freelance writer and journalist.
Right. For what type of publications, Petri?
Well, mostly literary things.
Right. And you, I seem to recall that you've an interest in classical music, isn't that right?
Yes, it's very interesting.
Yes. And outside, when you're not working, Petri, what are your pastimes?
Well, I like football and ice hockey and that sort of thing.
As an observer?
Yeah.
Did you ever play ice hockey?
Well, I tried. It wasn't very good.
You have to combine two great skills. You have to be able to skate first before you can even play the
yeah.
game. OK, thanks, Petri, for being with us. Dino Ciabi from Italy. Dino, what part of Italy do you live in?
Well, I live in a northeastern part on the border of Austria and Slovenia.
Right. Is that where the part you're from originally?
Yeah, that's right.
Right. What do you do for a living, Dino?
I'm a financial promoter.
Right. And in your spare time?
Well, I am a field judge in athletics, and I do some umpiring in tennis too.
Tennis umpiring. Excellent.
that's
Good. OK, Dino, welcome to Going for Gold. And finally to Jill, our second Scot, Jill Lunn from Scotland, who's a language tutor and a member of the Glasgow Opera Society. Does that mean you sing, Jill?
I sing not too well. I'm in the chorus.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, a spear carrier at the back.
Not quite. We don't have that in the Pearl Fishes.
No, there are no spear carriers in the Pearl Fishes. That's true. I must be thinking of Aida or one of those ones. Jill, do you do that regularly? Is it a regular?
Yes, we have a production of an opera once a year, and we also do a Christmas concert and an operatic concert just after Christmas.
And are you doing the Pearl Fishes at the moment?
Yes.
I see. Beautiful, isn't it?
It is.
I envy you, but I'm glad I don't have to listen to me singing it. Jill, Dino, Petri and Maxwell, welcome to Beat the Buzz Around on Going for Gold, where the questions are in categories worth 1, 2 or 3 points, depending on how you select. The first 3 to score 6 points will be in today's 4 in a row. And here's a general knowledge question for 1 point. The flag of which South American country features a blue sphere with the words order and progress written? Scotland?
Brazil.
Correct answer, 1 point. Maxwell, the category is European pop music.
1, please.
1 on European pop music. What is the nationality of the singer Raffaella Cara? Italy.
Italian.
Correct answer, well done. Spare your blushes with that one, Dino. The category is geography. Select.
3 points.
3 on geography. Which port stands at the mouth of the River Douro? Which port stands at the mouth of the River Douro? It's a Porto or a Porto, I would have taken. General knowledge question for 1 point. Which saint's feast day is celebrated on the 6th of December? Scotland.
St. Nicholas?
Correct answer, 1 point. You're off the mark. Right, mythology, Jill. Select.
Oh, what I think.
1 on mythology. How many horns is the mythical unicorn said to? Scotland?
1.
Just the 1 horn he had indeed. Maxwell, the category is theatre. Select.
2, please.
2 to double your score. Which French dramatist wrote L'École des Femmes? Scotland.
Molière.
That's absolutely right. The School for Wives. Maxwell has taken you up to 4. You're in a commanding lead, and the category is world history. Select.
2, please.
2 would put you in the next round. Name the former Israeli defense minister, famous. Italy.
Moshe Dayan.
Moshe Dayan had the eye patch. That's right indeed. Dino, the category is composers. Select.
1 point.
1 on composers. What nationality was the composer Sergei Rachmaninoff? Finland?
Russian.
Correct answer. And you might like to know that to tease people, he called himself Serge sometimes. Petri, the category is sport. Select.
I'll have 2 points.
You'll have 2 points on sport. In which sport is Tony Rominger or Rominger? Italy?
Cycling.
Cycling is the correct answer. That puts you up to 5. Dino, the category is capital cities. Select.
1,
1 would
please.
put you in the next round. In which Asian country's capital is the Forbidden City? Italy?
China.
China's right. You're in the next round. Well played, Dino. Well played. The first contestant through to 4 in a row. Maxwell, Petri and Jill, hands on the buzzers. General knowledge question for 1 point. Which island group includes Menorca and Scotland?
Balearics.
The Balearics, that's the correct answer. Takes you up to 5. My goodness, Maxwell, you're hot on islands, and the category is clothes and fashion.
1, please.
1 would put you in the next round. Which fashion designer produces designs for younger people under the Emporio label? Scotland.
Armani.
Armani is correct. Well done. Takes you up to 2, Jill, and the category is transport. Select.
2, please.
Double your score or put Maxwell in the next round. Originating in Russia. A troika. Scotland.
A horse-drawn vehicle.
Incorrect. Scotland.
Sleigh.
Incorrect. Petri, you can have the rest of the question to yourself, because that is only fair. A troika is a vehicle which is drawn by how many horses?
3.
Petri, please buzz. Petri.
3.
3 is correct. At last, we got it. We had so much information about a troika there, but we were waiting for Petri to give us the answer that was on the card. And Petri has got you back on the hunt with 3 points on the board, and the category is food and drink. Select.
I'll try 2 points.
2 points on food and drink. Spread around the river Ebro, which region in northern Spain is especially famed for its red wine? Scotland.
Rioja.
Rioja is the correct answer. Takes you up to 4. You're not out of it by any means, Jill, and the category is literature. Select.
2, please.
2-point question on literature. What is the given name of the Russian playwright Chekhov? Scotland.
Anton.
Anton is correct answer. Takes you into the next round, Jill. Off you go. Well done. So we've a fight on our hands between Maxwell and Petri. Maxwell with 5 and Petri with 3. Here's a general knowledge question for 1 point. Meaning time flies. From which language does the expression... Scotland.
French.
Incorrect. Does the expression tempus fugit come? Petri?
Latin.
Latin. Tempus fugit. Correct answer. You're back in the hunt, Petri. 5 for Maxwell, 4 for you. The category rivers, seas and oceans. Select.
I'll take 2 points.
2
please.
points. We'll put either of you in the next round. On the coast of which sea does the Saudi Arabian city of Jeddah lie? Finland?
The Red Sea.
Correct answer. You're in the next round. Awfully well played, Petri. Well, Maxwell, would you believe that you got up to 5 and you were streaking into the next round, but slowly you were caught up with. But don't worry, this is only day 1 of 5, Maxwell. Another chance coming when next we play Going for Gold. Right now, I'm going to play 4 in a row. As I do so, let's have a look in detail at a little film about the trip to North America.
Our Series champion will win a fabulous holiday in North America. First stop is the Big Apple. Sampling the best of this exciting and vibrant city, they'll be able to walk through the shopper's paradise that is Manhattan. Perhaps a stroll along 42nd Street, or take in a Broadway show. Swap the hustle of the streets for the bustle of Central Park. All this and more puts our champion on the right track for a great time.
So there we are. Today's 4 in a row is between Dino, Jill and Petri. Dino, you got into the round first, and the reward for that is that you have to pick the categories, and there they are. Opera, Central Europe, transport, or women in sport. Dino.
I'll have women in sport.
Women in sport. Dino, will you come and join me here, please? A judge in field athletics and a tennis umpire is bound to take sport in some shape or form. Dino, are you ready and happy to play?
I'm ready and happy.
Good man, Dino. Let's put 40 seconds on the clock. There they go now. Women in sport is your subject, and your time starts now. Alpine or Nordic, in which form of skiing is Austria's Anita Wachter a star?
Downhill.
Incorrect. Alpine. Which Caribbean island won the women's volleyball competition at the 1992 Olympics?
Jamaica.
Cuba. What relation is the horse trainer Cricket Head to the jockey Freddie Head?
Pass.
Sister. Which German swimmer won a record 6 gold medals at the Olympic Games of 1988?
Gross.
No, Otto, Kristen Otto. Won by Spain in 1994. In which sport is the Federation Cup contested?
Soccer.
Tennis.
Tennis.
Trixie Skub of Austria and Denise Bielmann of Switzerland have both been world champions in which sport?
Pass.
Ice skating. Yolanda Bala, Sarah Simeone and Ulrika Mayford out of time. Very hard luck indeed, Dino. No score on the board today, but it's only the first of 5. Dino, I couldn't have given you the first answer because I'd given you 2 alternatives to present me with, in which I said Alpine or Nordic. I needed one of those words.
Okay.
Jill, the category is up to you now to pick. Opera, Central Europe or transport?
It has to be opera, please.
Opera. Will you come and join me here, please? I thought somebody who's in the chorus of the Pearl Fishers would go for opera. Jill, as you settle in, are you ready and happy to play?
Just about.
Good. Okay, just about is good enough for me, and we'll put 40 seconds on the clock for you. There they go now. Opera is your subject and your time starts now. The world-famous 20th century Spanish-born operatic tenor is Placido who?
Domingo.
Correct. Name the Bavarian town, the final home of Wagner, where his operas are regularly performed.
Bayreuth.
Correct. The Barber of Seville is an opera by the Italian composer Giacomo who?
Rossini.
Correct. The famous Italian operatic baritone who died in 1984 was Tito who?
Gobbi.
Correct answer, 4 in a row. You know your opera. Well played, Jill. Good girl. Right, Petri. Central Europe or transport?
Oh dear, oh dear. I'll try transport.
Transport. Petri, will you come and join me here, please, where I can tell you that with a score of either 1, 2, 3 or 4, you'll fight Jill in today's head-to-head final and going for gold. Okay, Petri?
Yeah.
And are you ready and happy to play?
Well, basically, yes.
Basically, yes. Well, basically and nearly will do. We'll put 40 seconds on the clock for you. There they go now. You have chosen transport, and on that subject, your time starts now. Which South American country has vehicles internationally registered by the letters EC?
Ecuador?
Correct. Seen in many Arab countries, what form of transport is a dhow?
Pass.
It's a ship or a boat. Which Japanese car manufacturer makes models called Accord and Civic?
Honda?
Correct. Which Central European city is served by Kloten Airport?
Pass.
Zurich. Which light car of the American Army is named from an abbreviation of the term general purpose?
Jeep?
Correct. Founded in the 11th century, name the chief seaport of Kenya?
Kenya?
No, Mombasa. Which American company makes the DC-10 30-passenger aircraft?
McDonnell Douglas?
Correct. What sort of transport is out of time? Would you believe it? You just sneaked past Dino with one correct answer. Well done, Petra. Well done. Okay. Well, there you go for today. We have to say goodbye to Dino, but of course we'll see you when next we play Going for Gold with a jolly good, in fact, a maximum score of 4. Jill is in today's final. She's joined by Petri with a minimum score of 1, but that doesn't matter because today's final is between a lady and a gentleman. Will you please follow me? And why don't you come too? So, Scotland take on Finland to find our first finalist for this particular part of Going for Gold. Scotland in the shape of Jill Lunn and Finland were represented by Petri Salin. Jill, you got into the round first. The first choice is up to you. I look at the cards and they tell me the category is geography. The clue's on the screen for you watching at home. Jill, on geography, play or pass?
Oh, I'll play. I usually
You'll
do.
play, right, why not? You take control of the game in the 4 zone. You need 9 points to win and your time starts now. I am a state of the USA and one of the smallest in terms of population, but every year I have a huge number of visitors. Covered by deserts and mountains, I have the lowest rainfall of any state. My capital is Carson City, but probably my most famous city is the important gambling center of Las Vegas. Jill.
Nevada?
Correct answer, well done. Well done, gets you off the mark with 2 points. Petri, you're playing catch-up. The category this time is leaders. The clue's on the screen for you watching at home. Petri on leaders, play or pass?
I'll play.
You take leaders in the 4 zone and your time starts now. I was born in 1912 in Forno di Canale, Italy, and I died in 1978. I grew up in a poor family and graduated from the Gregorian University in Rome. In 1935, I was made a priest. In 1969, I was made Archbishop of Venice, and 4 years later became a cardinal. When I was elected Pope in 1978...
John Paul II.
Incorrect. It means Jill. Jill, please wait for it, John. Please wait for it, Jill. Time passes to you and continues now. In 1978...
John Paul I?
John Paul I, Albino Luciani. Takes you up to 4. You're on no score, Petri. The category is cities. The clue is on the screen for you watching at home on cities, play or pass.
I'll pass.
You pass cities over to Jill, where a correct answer and she'd be nearly in the final. She has cities, she has 4 zone, her time starts now. I am located on the Dommel River in the Noord-Brabant province of southern Netherlands. I have existed since at least 1232 and was originally a small village. I developed this century into one of the largest industrial areas in the Netherlands, and my population... Petri.
Antwerp.
Incorrect. It means, Jill, you have control of the game. Time passes to you and continues now. And my population is under 200,000. Much of my growth is due to the Philips Electric Company, which is based within me, beginning with E. Out of time, I was looking for Eindhoven, as in PSV and Philips. Right, Jill, you 4 points on the board. Petri, you have no score yet. You're playing catch-up. Waters of the world is the category. Little trickle of a clue on the screen if you're watching at home. Petri, play or pass?
I'll pass.
You'll pass waters of the world. Again, let's see what happens to the tactic this time. Jill, you have waters of the world. Jill, you have the 4 zone and your time starts now. I am a lake whose area and depth vary from year to year depending on the climate. My average area is between 9,840 and 25,760 square kilometres. I am the largest lake in Western Africa and the 4th largest on the continent. Petri.
Tanganyika.
Incorrect. It means, Jill, you have control of the game. Time passes to you and continues now. I am bordered by 4 countries. Nigeria.
Lake Nyasa?
Incorrect. It means, Petri. It means, Petri, you have control of the game. Time passes to you and continues. Now, Nigeria, Cameroon, Niger, and the country with whom I share my name. My English name begins with C, my French with T. Lake Chad I was looking for. Jill, you've still got the 4 points. Petri, you still have no score. This time the category is architecture. The clue is on the screen for you watching at home. Play or pass, Petri?
I'll play.
You take architecture in the 4 zone to see if you can draw the sides level, and your time starts. Now, I am an important part of buildings. In the ancient world, I was made of fabric, and my construction from more rigid materials occurred at about the same time as monumental architecture appeared. Jill?
A roof?
Incorrect. It means, Petri, you have control of the game. Time passes to you and continues. Now, I can fold or slide, roll upwards, or even revolve. I can be made of, Petri?
Curtain.
Incorrect. It means, Jill, you have control of the game. Time passes to you and continues. Now, I can be made of stone, metal, paper.
A door?
A door is the correct answer. A door is the correct answer. You are looking for more complicated reasons, but there you are on 7 points, 2 away from the final and going for gold. Petri, you're playing catch-up. The category languages, the clue on the screen for you watching at home. On languages, play or pass?
I'll have to play.
You have to play. You take languages in the 4 zone and your time starts. Now, I am a language that is the official tongue of 2 Eastern European republics, as well as being spoken by scattered communities in several other countries. I am a Romance language, but I have borrowed many words from Slavic and some from Hungarian, Turkish and Albanian. I am normally written, Jill.
Greek?
Incorrect. It means, Petri, you have control of the game. Time passes to you and continues. Now, I am normally written in the Roman alphabet. Petri?
Romanian?
Romanian is correct. Gets you off the mark at last. Well done, Petri. Now then, Petri, you're back in the hunt. You have 2 points on the board, but you're still playing catch-up. The category nature, the clue on the screen for you watching at home. Petri on nature. Play or pass?
No, I'll have to pass.
You have to pass nature over to Jill, where a correct answer, and she's in the final for this series of Going for Gold, and your time starts. Now, I am an animal whose domestic breeds developed from 3 wild types found in Asia and Europe. I was probably originally hunted for food and was not domesticated until long after dogs and cattle. I have been invaluable to man as a work animal, Petri.
Pigs.
Incorrect. It means, Jill, you have control of the game. Time passes to you and continues. Now, as a work animal, but also, Jill.
A horse?
A horse is correct. That's put you in the final of Going for Gold. Good girl yourself. Congratulations to you. Well done. Hard luck, Patrick. Well, there you go. Well done. For once, the horse did something good for us. A horse was a winner for Jill. Well done indeed, Jill. You win our decanter and glasses. You go through to the final of Going for Gold. You don't have to worry for the next 4 programmes while we find the next 4 finalists. Our viewers' question now for you at home. In the cartoon series, who's Popeye's girlfriend? For goodness sake, in the cartoon series, who is Popeye's girlfriend? 0891 447766. That's the number. The lines stay open until midnight, and you could win yourself a colour television set. Well, that was an absolutely great final. I don't think 10-2, in fairness, is a fair reflection of Petri's knowledge on Going for Gold, but it's sure a fair reflection of Jill's victory today. Well done again, Jill. Hard luck, Petri. See you when next we play Going for Gold, and I hope you'll be watching. Bye-bye, and thanks for watching today.